Made it through the fire, how did I survive? Yeah, money, women, power, gotta feel alive. Talent don't expire, she can feel the vibe. Every other hour through the night, it's a different sight. Yeah, they don't want me up, it's what the deal.
This is the exact vocal chain used by Chris Brown, as revealed by Teezio, his mixing engineer, in a tutorial.
Mixing is 1,000 different decisions being made.
I also applied it to Chris Brown's studio vocals to observe the results.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow Lamborghini.
I'm Yek, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to replicate Chris Brown's vocal chain exactly as Teezio, his mixing engineer, revealed it in his latest tutorial.
Dun, 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 dun.
At the end, I'll reveal his delay settings, which are not audible, but contribute to making the vocals sound wider while maintaining focus in the middle.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping.
I meticulously recreated the mixing template used by numerous top engineers. You can access it through the link provided in the description.
Question is, what microphone does the person that you're about to work with sound better on?
Before we proceed further, it's important to mention that Chris Brown sings in different genres from R&B to rap, so the settings must be tweaked according to the specific genre. It's important to note that hip-hop or rap vocals need less brightness and top-end sheen, while in R&B songs, you can add more high-frequency content to the vocals. He recorded some of his vocals with a Telefunken 251 microphone, which naturally captures high-frequency details more.
Chris specifically, his voice is more nasally and mid-ranging. And the 251, in comparison to the C800, is slightly more toppy. That's why I choose that microphone.
So, considering the microphone model before applying EQ can be helpful during the mix. You can find the microphone's frequency response chart with a simple Google search. For example, as you can see, the Telefunken 251 captures high frequencies more compared to the Rode NT1. This gives us the idea that we probably need less high-frequency boost in the mix, and we have to be careful about the sibilance. By the way, I'll be randomly selecting 2 individuals from the comments to receive the official Rode's VRAC and VPan plugin. Excellent tools for mixing. Simply share your thoughts in the comments, and I'll choose 2 winners.
Of things. It's first ProQ, figuring out what's there, listening, seeing the graph, and then starting to notch.
The first step to mixing vocals like Teezio is applying Corrective EQ. Simply open FabFilter ProQ 3 or any other EQ, and we're going to identify the problematic frequencies and dip them down just a few decibels. Since I only have access to Chris Brown's studio vocals, I obtained the high-quality instrumental version using AI Stem Splitter and removed his vocals with a few clicks, and imported and synced it with the vocals.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow.
The most problematic areas in most vocals are 160 to 250 Hz, 300 to 600 Hz, and 2K to 4K. I'll explain why. 160 to 250 Hz is usually the area that gets boosted because of the proximity effect. When the singer stands very close to the microphone, these areas get boosted and we have to control it. Also, due to recording in acoustically untreated rooms, some frequencies may get boosted or dipped. This phenomenon is called standing waves, where sound waves reflect off surfaces and interfere with each other constructively or destructively. Standing waves can cause unwanted boosts or cancellations in certain frequencies, including those ranges.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow Lamborghini.
The next step is dipping frequencies in the 300 to 600 Hz range. This is a common technique used to improve vocal clarity and reduce muddiness or boxiness in the sound. Here's why this range is often targeted. Frequencies in the 300 to 600 Hz range can contribute to a boxy or muddy sound in vocals. This can happen due to room resonance, microphone proximity effect, or natural resonances in the singer's voice. By reducing these frequencies, you can also improve the clarity and intelligibility of the vocal, making it easier for listeners to understand the lyrics. Here's the before and after.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping.
The next area that's important to control is 2K to 4K. Many top mixing engineers like Baines or Jason Joshua, which I explained in previous videos, control it for several reasons. Frequencies in the 2K to 4K range can contribute to harshness or sibilance in vocal recordings. Cutting in this range can help tame these harsh or sibilant frequencies, making the vocal sound smoother and more pleasant to listen to.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping. Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping.
It's essential to use your ears and make informed decisions based on how the changes affect the overall sound and balance of the mix. As he showcased in his tutorial, he used many EQ bands to control these frequencies, although he used Soothe 2 in his chain.
It makes like logical sense to me that you wouldn't want to make one thing overwork when you could make multiple things work a little bit to get a better thing.
You can join the family by hitting the like and subscribe button.
So I start to add the top end, and I add that air on top of the vocal. The high end I start to add, I put Pultec on there. Pultec.
Open an instance of any Pultec style EQ. He used the UAD version, but you can use any other Pultec style EQ plugins. Just add a couple of decibels boost in 10K with a narrow Q.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow Lamborghini.
Pultecs are known for their ability to bring out individual frequency ranges without significantly altering other frequencies. In some cases, you might want to reduce high frequencies using this EQ, so adjust it accordingly. Many engineers like me tend to use wider bands while boosting high frequencies with Pultec EQ, so you can make the Q wider or narrower using this knob. Do you use a wide or narrow Q? Let me know your settings in the comment section.
Then I start to do the compression. I'll do like an 1176. The silver face is one of my favorites, so I'll kind of
Open an instance of the 1176 compressor. Known for its distinct sound character, including punchiness, warmth, and a vintage vibe, set the attack to 4 and release to 5. As discussed in previous videos, the attack and release knobs work inversely in this plugin. When set to 7, it's the fastest, and when turned all the way to the left, it's in the slowest mode. Finally, set the ratio to 4. It's important to note that we only aim for a few decibels of gain reduction in this stage.
Yellow Lamborghini, yellow top missing. Yeah.
UAD offers a 30-day trial, and you can also use any other 1176 compressor-style plugin. We'll add more compressors later.
So for me, I like to make it easier for the next plugin to work, because that'll happen. Like if you try to put all the work on one thing, it'll just start pulling because you're trying to get it all done.
These premium presets are available for download. There are simplified versions featuring only stock plugins, as well as meticulously replicated versions utilizing Waves plugins which sound similar to the original ones. Check the description for the link.
And then I'll have another EQ, usually the neutron, and that neutron will start to attack those frequencies that have been boosted through compression, through certain things that have happened after my EQ.
Open an instance of the isotope neutron EQ, and again try to find and attenuate the problematic frequencies as discussed before.
There's multiple variables of harshness, and throwing just a soothe on there and not doing these cuts and that doesn't help the soothe work more efficiently.
Cut 200 Hz by about 2 decibels and also 600 Hz to ensure the vocals don't compete for space with the 808. Also, dip at 2K and add high frequencies using a high shelf at 10K.
Yellow Lamborghini, yellow top missing. Yellow Lamborghini, yellow top missing.
While Neutron EQ offers precise control over the frequency spectrum, in this case, there's no special reason to use it. You can use any other EQ plugin alternatively. Don't miss the delay setting that I revealed at the end of the video. Now it's time to load our second compressor, RVox. RVox combines the compression and limiting technology of the acclaimed Renaissance compressor into just 3 controls. Basically, at this stage, we aim for only 2 decibels of gain reduction with Waves RVox.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow Lamborghini.
You can find the gain reduction amount here. This is one of the best vocal compressors ever, which many great engineers use.
Sometimes the S will be so prominent that I'll actually use the Pro Q to find the frequency and then just put it in dynamic mode.
Open an instance of the FabFilter Pro DS plugin, designed to intelligently reduce sibilance in vocal recordings and other audio sources. In this case, you don't need to change anything. Simply adjust the threshold to get a maximum of 5 decibels of gain reduction.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow Lamborghini.
You can set the gain reduction range from here. While it sounds simple, it's one of the most important parts of mixing. Overuse of de-essing can reduce the dynamic range of the vocal performance, diminishing the expressiveness and emotional impact of the delivery.
yellow bottle sipping, yellow Lamborghini, yellow top miss.
In this case, we aim for sibilances that live in higher frequencies between 7K to 14K. I saw that Teezio also uses another de-esser, aiming at 4K to 6K to reduce the sibilances that live in the lower frequency range, but in this case, he used only one. Open an instance of the iZotope Spectral Shaper plugin and set the range to somewhere around 200 Hz to 600 Hz and aim for 2 or 3 decibels of gain reduction.
Yellow bottle sipping, yellow Lamborghini.
The Spectral Shaper can be used to apply high-resolution attenuation to problematic frequencies across the frequency spectrum with configurable time constants, timbre adjustment, and a variable full-spectrum action region.
Getting 10 years in 2 days.
And I love the C2 as a great ending compressor for things because it's really tight, it's really smooth, you don't really hear it, and it's like it holds everything in place.
Now open FabFilter Pro C2 with the displayed settings. Fast attack and medium release with the ratio set to 4. We aim for a maximum of 4 decibels of gain reduction to achieve smooth in-your-face vocals.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow Lamborghini.
So, until now, we had 3 stages of compression,
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow Lamborghini.
each one doing its own thing to achieve upfront vocals while preserving dynamics.
So as far as like reverbs, I love the Seventh Heaven stuff. It's like a fake Percasti.
Since this is a rap vocal, we need fewer effects like reverb and delay. So he uses only 2 effects in his mixing template. We're going to replicate them right now.
I'll put a little Seventh Heaven, I'll mix all the reverbs on the track.
The first bus would be Seventh Heaven Reverb. The Seventh Heaven Reverb plugin is a high-quality reverb effect by Liquid Sonics. It's renowned for its advanced algorithmic reverberation capabilities that aim to recreate the lush, immersive sound of classic hardware reverbs and acoustic spaces. Simply create a new bus and open an instance of Seventh Heaven Reverb and choose Space 1 for this option and set the other parameters to the North Church preset. Also, set the decay to 2.5.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow Lamborghini.
This is the exact preset that Teezio uses in his mixing template for vocals. Simply add it to the vocal.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow.
Fusion IR allows users to blend multiple impulse responses together, resulting in highly customizable and natural-sounding reverberation. Additionally, Seventh Heaven offers a wide range of meticulously crafted presets modeled after famous reverb units and real-world spaces. You can install the trial version via the link in the description. As he discussed, this is one of the tricks to make you feel the vocal sound wider. While the main focus for the vocal is in the middle, this slapback delay bleeds subtle stereo information from the left and right speakers to make it sound wider. It's not audible that much. You feel it rather than hearing it. Open an instance of Waves H delay, set the rate to 8th note, and feedback to this. After that, turn on the ping pong button. The ping pong button is a feature that creates a stereo delay effect by bouncing the delayed signal back and forth between the left and right channels. When you activate the ping pong mode, the delay repeats alternate between the left and right channels, creating a sense of movement and width in the stereo field. Then do low cut and high cut so it won't conflict with the main signal. Now let's listen to it.
Yellow model cheat, yellow bottle sipping, yellow Lamborghini.
And we're done.